I used to be one of those people that go to kilometer 19, 20, Guada, TVS, and the rest of it to club back in the days.
A lot of people are opening club right now. Yes. Are you in competition with anybody?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
There are competitors. That is what each and every business have competitors, but I don't see myself competing with anybody.
Do you think this is the way forward or is part of life, to just ball every weekend, they call everybody the baller?
Yes, everybody's a baller. Yes, we come to the club, we want to feel yourself, but then it's occasionally, it's not everyday thing. But school, I would say school is every day, work is every day. So if you go to school from Monday to Friday, at least on the weekend, you need to go calm down, relax. All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. The business environment where I operate belongs to the Nigerian Air Force. So when I came in, I went to an agreement with. So deciding to go into the business at first, it's a big risk at my end because there was no prior experience, no nothing. I just let's do it, and it's okay. Let me do it, and then we started. That's all.
This is Spectrum Live TV, and today I'm with one of the biggest nightclub owner in Niger State. So, can we meet you today?
Okay.
Your name?
Thank you, Spectrum. My name is Solomon Uzegesu, the owner of NAF Club Mina.
Okay. So before we used to see people going to the bush, like very far place to go and do clubbing, every weekend, What inspired you this time to open up a club?
I used to be one of those people that go to kilometer 19, 20, Guada, TVS, and the rest of it to club back in the days. So I looked at it. Why should we in Mina have to travel outside Mina to go and club? So why not bring the club? Because if you go to those places, you see 90% of the people in the club for that night are Mina crowd. So why travel that far and risk our lives to club when we can actually have it in Mina? So that is why I say, okay, let's bring it back home. Let's do it within our environment so that everybody will feel safe and comfortable going in and out anytime, any day.
So what's the biggest risks that you took when you are opening up this business?
Biggest risk opening it itself it's a risk because aside being to clubs within and outside Niger State, I had no idea about the business. So deciding to go into the business at first, it's a big risk at my end because there was no prior experience, no nothing. I just let's do it, and I say okay, let me do it, and then we started. That's all.
So there are so many nightclubs in Niger State, What difference does your own make, What kind of experience that make your own to be different from others?
Is there difference? I don't think. I wouldn't know. But to me, I wake up every day. I prepare my team for each and every night that we'll have, hoping for the best. And I want, when I mean hoping for the best, not for us as a business person, as a business, but for the customers that are coming in, will see them having the best night ever. Each and every night for us is a brand new night. We want them to have a fresh experience, fresh enjoyment, whatever it is. It should be fresh and different each and every night. So I wouldn't say there's a particular thing that we'll try to do to be different, but that's how what we'll do. And every night that we'll open.
All right. So in a state that, it seems to be there Sharia law, there are so many kind of, the state is not really open for social life as much. How do you balance this, in a state like Niger State?
Yes, that is why you will see the name NAF Club. Ordinarily, it should have been SUS. But for me, the business environment where I operate belongs to the Nigerian Air Force. So when I came in, I went to an agreement with them. So okay, let me manage your space. Let me manage the officer space for some time. Okay, so we went into that. That's why I have the NAF there. So in the Sharia state, yes. So I'm using the security cover from them to balance up my business. So I don't really have a challenge. as a business person. But as the environment, this is a Sharia state, so most of our brothers or most people that I would say that they are supposed to come out and have this enjoyment that will tend to create at night seems to be brothers of the other faith. So we tend to manage what we have. Though we still have our customer base that they come in every night and have their fun and go back on. That is the idea behind it. So Sharia or no Sharia, it doesn't really count for us. We're just there to provide a nightlife experience for customers.
All right. In a club, everybody's a baller. You understand? I
Sure.
say a lot of boys, they just want to ball every weekend. Don't you think this is this the way forward for the youth? Do you think this is the way forward or is part of life, to just ball every weekend? They call everybody the ballers. I saw those guys that that do a lot of what they call it, like hype man. They just see young guy, they just call them baller, they call them different kinds of name. What do you think? What are the effects of this on the society? Do you think it's positive or it's just the way of life, the way to go?
All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. So that is why we tend to the nightlife we talked about is mostly weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Some days we have activities for the week, but it's not every day. So now we need to balance work and leisure. If it's going to be about work, 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 or school, 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 everybody will get tired at a point. So we need to balance these two for us to be able to. Yes, everybody's a baller. Yes, we come to the club, we want to feel yourself, but then it's occasionally, it's not everyday thing. But school, I would say school is every day, work is every day. So if you go to school from Monday to Friday, at least on the weekend, you need to go calm down, relax. If you go to work from Monday to Friday, at night, you still need to come out by weekend or at night, you need to come and feel yourself. It's not all about work, work, work. You need activities that will make you feel that you need
You
that you
relax.
relax. It's not all about work, work. So and by and large, I would say it should be negative, but it's not. We still need to balance work and leisure at the same time. So it's not bad. People going to club to relax themselves. It's still okay.
It's still okay. Okay. So in nutshell, like, do you see this business as a very profitable business that somebody can venture in if you have the power?
Business is all about passion. It shouldn't be all about going into business to make profit.
Yeah.
If you have passion for me, I think the why I went into nightlife business is because I have a passion for it. Then aside the passion, of course, as every business person goes into business to make profit and then live a very good life for himself. So if anyone out there, if the person feels that I have a passion for this, you should go for it. But if there's no passion, if you feel that okay, maybe Solomon is there or any other person is there and the person is making money, you wouldn't know if I'm making money or not. See, I tell you if I'm making money or not. So, but for me, it's all about passion in each and every business first. If you have passion for it, go for it. But if you don't have passion for it, just stay off it completely.
A lot of people are opening club right now. You understand? Are you in competition with anybody?
No, I'm not. Absolutely
Are
no.
you sure?
Very sure, very sure. Um, there are competitors. That is what each and every business have competitors. But I don't see myself competing with anybody. As I said earlier, I woke up every day, every event day. I wake up, prepare myself for the best. So I don't look at what other people are doing. I only look at what I am doing or what I am not doing. Yeah, there are a lot of big players around. Some are around, some will come later, but it doesn't really affect me as a business person. It doesn't really affect NAF as a business entity. What I do is I try to look at what I'm doing and look at what I am not doing. I tend to look at what I'm not doing more than what I'm doing because what I'm doing is actually what I know. So what I'm not doing is what I don't know. So I tend to go more for that. So if I'm competing with anybody, I think I should be competing with myself and my ideas. That is what me I know about competition. That's
Okay.
all.
So, what are more best experience that you're putting on forward this 2026? more better experience for customers and everything. Do you have any other this thing that you've not been doing that you really want to be doing right now?
Yes. As I said, what I intend to do is what I don't know. So I tend to explore more to know what I would do and do better. So time to time, I prepare a survey and I push it to my customers to actually know what they need or what we should actually do more for them to have a better nightlife experience. So I can't really tell a particular thing I intend to do this 2026, but I intend to do more because as it goes, new innovations come up, new ideas will come up, then we tend to bring them to bear so that customers will have the best experience. As I said, I might just live here tomorrow might be a night life a night for me. So as I'm living here, I might just pick one or two as I drive, as I walk around, as I surf the internet. I just tend to see one, then I just implement it. So it's not really a thing I said I have this particular thing in mind to do for this year or for tomorrow or next, but it's constant improvement every day that we're open.
All right. The last time I visited your, your club, there's this some of your hype man. Even though you don't have money, you can go and borrow money, to just spray. Like, how do you get those boys, to get up every day, so much energy and, they're popping up a lot of energy into their work?
The hype men, they are working, and as I said, each and everything, either work, business, whatever you do, you should be passion for it first. So if you have passion for whatever you're doing, you tend to create. You tend to be innovative so that you can get more money. So because each and every day that we go out, everybody that goes out there is looking for what he or she will feed him or herself or and the family and the rest of it. So they too they have to be innovative. They have to put in the energy for them to be able to bring out something for themselves. Yes, for the fact that they work for me doesn't mean that they just work for me solely. They're also projecting their craft to others.
Yeah.
They also want to make themselves better. NAF is might just be a starting point for them, but definitely not the end. So they will tend to do more for themselves, and then in by and large doing for me as well. So the energy they bring to the job is perfect for
Yeah.
me, and it's very very perfect for me because that's what is needed to do. And they say that nightlife is fake life.
Well, so for some of you that have not really been going out, it's a nightclub for you. Anytime you want to do something, just go out for your birthday, for whatsoever you want to do. You know, NAF Club is there for you. All right, it's been wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
we really appreciate your coming.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. Thank you. Mhm.